Half-baked potato is pretty bad until you try to cut into that half-baked cake. It just don't work, does it? You stick that knife in it, it collapses. Think about it. When a knife is stuck in you, will you collapse or will you be firm? I had a prophecy last week. Sister Sharon came over to me and told me that that she was warning me that God was telling me to be careful, to be alert, to be prayed up because there was going to be some type of attack on me. You know why there's going to be an attack? Because the devil wants to stop what God's ready to do.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Then she went over to Timothy over here, and she said, "You should be Timothy and he should be Paul because he is your mentor." And then she said, but just what she said before, she said, "But your ministry will go much farther than his," talking about mine. And I'm like, "Oh, you told me that before." She didn't remember telling us that. She didn't remember that prophecy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You prophesied and don't remember the next moment. Amen? How many of you want to be used by God?
Oh, amen.
How many of you are willing to pay the price?
Amen.
What's the price? Price is dying out. Price is fasting. Spending time in prayer. Interceding for the city. Interceding for the nation. You know why the devil's fighting so hard? You know why there's murders every night, it seems like? Because God's ready to do something and the devil wants to prevent it. If he can discourage you, by bringing death to your sister, who God had already healed. Are you listening to me? I was thinking the other day, why is it that God healed her, but yet cancer came back? Sometimes we have faith for healing, but we don't have faith to keep that healing. Are you listening to me? No offense on gay. That's it. That we all are like that. Every one of us has been healed before and then gets sick again. Because our faith, sometimes it wavers. You know, we're all human. We all have weaknesses. I mean, sometimes, man, my faith is so weak, I don't even know how I can stand. Amen. Amen. There's times I pray for people and I'm like, my faith is so weak. And I prayed the other day. I said, "Lord, I'm not dependent on my faith. I'm dependent on your grace. I'm dependent on your mercy." Because there's times my faith is so weak. But how many of you know that he's with us even in our weakness? Amen. Paul said, when I'm weak, that's when I'm strong. Because my strength is perfection in my weakness. See, my strength, I'm not dependent on my strength. I'm dependent on his strength. Somebody said, if he's a crush, then give me two. Amen?
Amen.
I am trusting, fully trusting in him. Proverbs says, lean not to your own understanding, but trust in the Lord. That word lean and trust is the same word. Lean or trust not in your own strength. Trust not in your own strength. Marlene, trust not in your own strength. Trust in him. We try to fix things and break it. I have never fixed anything without breaking it. I got a leak in my house. We went down in the basement yesterday to try to find the leak and couldn't find the leak, so it's somewhere between the sink and the basement. So that means we're going to have to break something to find out where it's leaking to fix it. In order to fix a car, you got to break a few nuts.
Yep.
Are you listening to me? Things has to be broken sometimes to be fixed, and sometimes God has to break you to fix you.
Amen.
I remember there was a time in my life that I was caught up in something I shouldn't have been caught up with, and I began to pray, God, break me. Break me. There was a prophecy over me by one of the hunts, and it said that God said he was going to break my will. That's like breaking an old wild stallion. You may not want to be broken. You like running free, but you got to be broken to be beneficial. And God said, I'm going to break your will. And I started praying, God, break my will. Break me. Break me. And then when God started to break me, I said, not so hard, Lord, it hurts.
Careful what you ask for.
It hurts. When you're getting broken, it hurts. When your will is being broken, it hurts because you want to do your thing. And God says, no, it's time to do my thing.
Yeah.
Amen? Man, I want to see the move of God. So that means if I have to pray, and if I have to fast, and if I have to seek God, if I have to take time out of my day of things that I enjoy doing to sacrifice for the glory of God, folks, that's what we have to do. Amen? I don't know about you, but I enjoy eating. But there's times that we have to push away a plate for the sacrifice unto God. Amen? There's television programs I like to watch, and there's times that we're going to have to turn them off. Spend time with God. Amen? I want to see the move of God, folks. Go ahead and play something. Get me out of this here.
We came down